Hello, I'm Michael Dean Rogers. This is an overview of a new spiritual philosophy, the truth about truth, as originally presented at the 2015 Parliament of World Religions in Word and Song. This is the second installment of 7 in the series, The Certain Truth. It is recommended that you start at the beginning and watch these videos in sequence. The journey to truth begins with the highest standard we can conceive, the certain truth. Our belief map of reality should match the universe as it is, with certainty, not as we guess it to be. What is the certain truth, and what does it tell us? Reality defines what we should believe true, just as what we believe true defines reality, like two sides of a coin. If something is real, our corresponding knowledge is true. If something is true, it corresponds to something real. This relationship is expressed in a formula I call the reality equation. True equals real, and that commutes. Real equals true. Truth is an accurate belief map of the universe, derived from the real universe as it actually is. How do we know when the map is accurate? When we are certain our beliefs match reality. We believe truth is certain knowledge. True equals certain. The next logical question is, how do we know when we are certain? Now that is a central question that has driven us from the start and the source of great debate. But this question carries an assumption that rarely, if ever, is considered. How do we know certainty is even possible? My journey to truth reveals certainty is real, but far more limited than we believe. Certainty revealed only two truths, but both were of immense value. The first certainty establishes our true nature and ultimate reality. The second certainty was a paradoxical truth that twists the mind, but was even greater value for understanding life, the universe, and everything. The first certainty: we are all spiritual beings having a material experience. You have likely heard this saying, but what does it mean? This statement flies in the face of our materialistic culture and common sense. When the brain is part of the body and the mind is a product of the brain, it seems backwards. We appear to be material beings believing in a spiritual experience, but appearances can be deceiving. Reason and direct intuitive experience both lead to the inescapable conclusion that we are spiritual beings first, and it's easy to prove. What is real? To question if the material universe is real in our daily lives is likely to draw stares. So let's start by accepting the material universe is exactly as it appears, the realist perspective. You see a tree out there in the universe, but you don't really see the tree, only the light from the tree. Not the light either, because it hits the back of your eye to form electrochemical reactions that travel down the optic nerve as coded information. These signals then enter the base of the brain, and something totally amazing happens. You form a dream of the tree in your mind's eye. You don't see a tree, only your own mental simulation of the tree. Everything that we see, hear, touch, and feel are a proxy reality of the material universe, not the universe itself. We all carry a universe of experience within these amazing minds, which I call the universe within. We don't need to think about experience to know we have it. It is pre-rational. I experience, therefore I am, not I think. It is a self-evident, intuitive certainty of experience that we dream a tree, regardless of how we believe the dream is caused. But once we engage the intellect to understand our dream, we cannot know with certainty what caused it. We can never know if our perceptions and ideas of the dream are produced by a material universe, as we all practically believe, or an advanced virtual reality technology like in the movie The Matrix, or as Bishop Berkeley held, as ideas in the mind of God. There is no way to prove one of these over the other. Each is consistent with and could equally describe our experience. There is an absolute divide between the inner reality we experience and the outer reality it portrays that cannot be bridged in principle. It is not a divide. It is an uncrossable chasm. All we ever know directly is the dream. I know this is hard to accept. We all sincerely believe we see this room in each other. But all you actually experience is your creation. The sound of the music, the colors on the screen, the pressure of the seat beneath you are all a simulation in your own mind, a dream. But realize this, we are amazing and wondrous creatures, that we create an entire universe within us. Don't believe me? A sturdy tap on the head and the universe disappears. Considering that we all have the capacity to create reality any night in a sleeping dream, is it so astonishing that we can dream with our eyes wide open? Drugs are instructive. Take the blue pill and the universe starts to look a lot different than before. But we already took the red pill. Where is reality? Is it out there? Or is it, as they say, all in the mind? Why does this matter? All this is important because it grounds our ideas of self and reality as it is, with certainty, not as we wish it to be. We go about daily life doing all the things we must, going to work, taking care of the kids, while believing the material universe is real. But our spiritual nature is the only absolute certainty, and it informs our human condition with a reasoned perspective on life, greater than pure scientific materialism or faith-based belief. Knowing our essence is non-material, and all else is uncertain, serves to explain much that is yet to come. Our knowledge is limited by the chasm between perception and reality, and there is no escape. But we are also limited within this stream of life. We are limited in space to a particular place, limited in time to a particular moment, and in the length of our lives, and we are limited in our power to choose. Our fundamental condition as human beings, as sentient beings within this universe, is one of limitation. As we only know the universe within the dream, we experience limitation as uncertainty. We can't know the universe with black and white certainty. We must consider the uncertain gray probabilities and wait to see what actually happens. Certainty within the dream of the universe is an illusion. For 40 years, the working title of The Truth About Truth was The Certainty of Uncertainty. In the end, does it really matter? Just as reality is a dream, the dream is our reality. Our common sense, the pragmatic knowledge of what works, practically compels us to believe the universe is real. Kick a rock and it hurts. And to speak of the things that matter in our lives, the people, places, and things we love, we must accept the universe is real, certain or not. Our emotional hearts want us to believe that this universe is real. Emotional belief without certainty is what we call faith. With faith, we can accept this beautiful and awesome universe and make the dream our reality. With faith, we open our hearts so the mind can believe. The next song is called The Ghost Inside.
As I lay with my spine to the earth, and I watched the sky spinning above me, yeah, I closed my eyes and knew the joy of loving everything that surrounds me, oh yeah. Bird that fly snake that crawl. Feel the shade given by the big oak tree. Oh, yeah. I know we are one with the all, yet sharing the mystery of three. Don't be so sure of all that you see below the surface. It's a dream. If we open our hearts, our minds can believe, and we'll see the ghost inside set free. We lift our gaze to the starry night, the boundless splendor above us, yeah. And Mother Earth to the bodies we wear gain their birthright in stardust. Ooh. Some believe that the answer's here to explain this grandeur that we see. Oh no, this reality is deeper still as we live in the mystery of three. Don't be so sure of all that you see below the surface. It's a dream. If we open our hearts, our minds can believe, and we'll see the ghost inside set free. As I lay with my spine to the earth, and I watch the sky spinning above me. Oh yeah. I close my eyes and knew the joy of loving everything that surrounds me.
What is the error that I discovered in our thoughts? What brought us to misunderstand experience, and how has it cost us? Join me for the third installment of the Parliament of World Religions presentation, The Error.
Take this day and feel it with wonder. Be a shelter through the night. Mold my life to serve your purpose. I trust you can. I'm in your Take this world